broadcasting. We are live.
This meeting
Hello.
is being live streamed.
Whoa. What's up, YouTube? This is TaraLee Who. Yes, this is me. We are here in Trimtown with our friend High Desert. What's up, High Desert? Welcome to the channel.
Hi, Tara. Thanks for having me.
Nice to have you. Happy harvest out there, everyone. I hope you're having a great harvest time. As you can see, I had a great harvest this year. So yes, we'll be busy. Trimtown for the next, who knows how long it's going to take me. I don't know how long you got going.
I'll be maybe done by the end of November, probably Thanksgiving-ish, me winding down. I still have some stuff in the garden, so 2 weeks, 3 weeks past that, whenever I take that stuff down. So it's unforeseen at this point.
There we go. And this is happy Sunday fun day, y'all out there. Hope you're all happy, high, and healthy, of course. And it's time to get the smoke on. I'm gonna dab. I'm ready to dab. I am going to be going in on this. Oh my gosh, it's really good. This rainbow guava is amazing. Look at this. It smells so good. There you go. Hopefully I won't be having to go buy this shit anymore down at Spriddle. I don't mean shit, but hopefully I won't have to be spending so much money down at the dispensary.
I don't think you will. Look at the size of your harvest behind you.
Here is the terpene complex. That's one thing I kind of like about this company. It'll focus here.
Back it up a little, yeah.
It'll do it here in just a minute. There we go.
There
So
it is.
beta caryophyllene, D-limonene, beta myrcene, alpha humulene, and linalool. And it's 70 point something THC. There you go. Okay. Getting a little warm.
Have you thought about testing any of your stuff when you get it done? Like to see, like say you really like something, go get it tested just to know what it is.
I would love to test my stuff. It's just so stinking expensive. And I grow a lot of cultivars, not just one strain.
Yeah.
Cultivar. So, it goes it's per cultivar, you know what I mean?
Well, that's why I say just pick your favorite one. Like at the end of, like, say you make your bubble and you're pressing stuff and you're dabbing this and dabbing that and, like pressing it as you go. And you find something you're like, oh, this is the heat. This is what I really want to get into. And like, did you keep track of your plants? Do you know like what they are at least?
Well, yeah, I kept track of each one. Each one's tagged and going to be bagged. But
Yeah.
they're, I didn't keep any cuts, right?
Yeah, but you can go back to that same kind of seed stock, or you can, or if you have the test results, you can like find other things that test like that and try those, maybe just to like, I don't know, just an idea.
Very true. That is true. That is true. Okay. Look at this.
I think about testing like once or twice a year just to take my favorite thing or something really odd, just to see what it comes back as.
Have you ever had any ear tested?
No, not that I know of.
So what's your favorite cultivar in the garden this year that you think you're going to be really looking forward to smoking?
I mean, I read a lot of stuff too. The Panama Red by Bubba, the good old days from CSI. That stuff is really interesting. I ran some really old seeds this year, and I'm trimming that stuff now as some old Shiva skunk or like pre-Shiva even NL5 by Skunk One, and it's minty, it's old weed, but I also have some old NL5 by Hayes, and those are supposed to be like the big deal. So I'm looking really forward to like getting into a lot of stuff I grew as it dries and cures, just to see where it's at. I grew almost all new stuff. I grew only a handful of plants that is it, and honestly, the sourcing's different on everything I grew. So even if it's the same, like I grew GDP this year, and I used to grow a GDP from a cut back in the day. Um, but it's been years since I've grown anything like that. But I have a seed line now of it that I got, and I did a little seed increase on it, and I grew a bunch of those out, and those are really nice. They need to cure out more. I tried to smoke a joint of them, and it gets all clogged up, Still not right yet. Um, yeah, there's a world of stuff. I can't wait. I got some what is it? The Pine Tar Kush. That came out really nice. Going into the dry room, it looked really nice, really stinky stuff. I did a couple crosses of the GDP that looked really impressive, like a purple Kush GDP and another Kush that I have, a old blackberry. Not the blackberry Kush, it's just an old blackberry, but it's cushy.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
so
welcome
that's
everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Thought we'd bring you along with some trimming as we hang out. We're gonna have some dabs. Welcome, John Maddox. We got T Barrington in the house. How y'all doing? We got JC Smith. Hey JC, how you been? It's been a bit. Time to smoke up and dab. Yeah, it is. Let's dab, T says. Yes, let's do that.
Man, I really want to stop and smoke, but I'm going to push through for a little bit.
It's okay. I'll
Thank
smoke for you, bud.
Thank you. Thank you.
I gotcha. I gotcha. It's really cold in here. I bet this is gonna cool down quick.
I'm sitting at 68 and 44 in the garage and 68 and 59 in the dry room. So a little warm for the dry room, but it's okay. I could open I could open this up and cool it down, but I'd rather be nice while I'm trimming.
As you can see, I've got some nice air movement going on in here, but not too much. See? I got my room. It's about, I think it's 58 degrees in here and sitting at 65% humidity. Woo! That's a good one. John says master cushions are turning purple.
Nice.
Costume, thanks. You like my costume. So I'm actually thinking about having a Halloween party. You guys want to have a Halloween party? Get high and hang out tomorrow night? If you'd like to, I'm thinking about it. Let me know. So we're gonna be trimming quite a bit, or I'm gonna be trimming quite a bit for the next
Trimming.
week or so on bucking. So I thought what I'd do is move all my stuff out here into the shop where I do the trimming and hang out and yak with y'all. So if anybody else would like to join and hang out with us, I'm gonna put the link out there for you. Here's a copy of the link. Here we go, and put it out in chat. There you go. Y'all are welcome to join. Anybody that'd like to join. Let me put that at the top. And the top. There we go. And I forgot to share it out to Discord. Whoops. I put it out to Discord.
No, I did. I dropped the link before I left.
Oh, you did? Thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh, not to your Discord, but to the other one. I guess
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
go to
yeah.
yours and throw it.
I appreciate that. I can do mine. I got it. Pew, 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 pew. And if you think anybody would enjoy our channel and hang out with us, like to hang out with us, please copy, share, and post the link in your social medias and help us get the word out. There is the link for this live right now. If you want to share that on your social medias, feel free to do that. And let me go back over to my Discord. Get it shared over there. If you all don't know what Discord is, you should check it out. Shouldn't you? Hi, Desert.
Absolutely. It's
What do you like Discord for?
well, it's a wealth of knowledge, depending on the group you're in, you know, like, so, I mean, if they don't know Discord, you can explain it a little bit. It's like Facebook and all that shit all crammed into one, plus a forum, plus like live chats if you want, or video calls or everything. And you can you know, create any kind of Discord you like with any kind of topic. So it depends on where you hang out. But yeah, there's, as for like cannabis knowledge, there is, it's, I feel like it's the future of our like online community. You know, the forums are slowly getting busted and dying off and this and that. Instagram and all these places ban us and shadow ban us and block us and delete our accounts and whatever. And Discord, for the moment, seems to not really care what's going on in their rooms. You know, I mean, you gotta just, you know, everything's being recorded, so just proceed with caution. But yeah, there's a lot of different communities, a lot of different Discords, but everybody has a Discord now. Seems like it's going that way, that everybody's creating their own. Nice color. Is that the same plant or is that different stuff? Yeah. And yeah, so there's
Whoops, I was
a lot
muted.
of-
Yeah, those are that's 3 different plants. 1, 2,
okay.
and 3 there. These are my super lemon haze cultivar. This was the last 3 of the plants that I cut down. So they wow, are crazy. I can't believe how beautiful they are. They
They really
really
stacked up nice.
really
Yeah.
pretty. They stacked up very nice. I don't see any mold, any mildew on them, nowhere. I wanted to leave them out as long as I could. I think we should pull some of those buds off and maybe look under them under the microscope. What do you think of that?
That's cool. Wish I had some of that tech up in
That'd be
my
kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that.
my extra sweet garage.
Put that one down, but yeah. So normally what I do is get all those big leaves off, and we just been hanging them upside down. And oh, those are sticky. Oh my God. Holy hell. Yeah, sticky buds. Oh my God. Yeah, one of those is super sticky. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and I think I got a few seeds in there because I did have some mills. So I'm gonna have some seeds this year, which, you know what? I'm looking forward to more seeds for next year. These were my seeds. I planted these. These are the small ones. These are not the big plants that I grew. I can't believe how big some of my girls turned out. If you all didn't see them, you can go back and see them on one of the last lives I did was out in front of my girls before we trimmed them. So yeah, it was very nice. Brr, now I'm cold again. How cold, how cold. Now I can put my jacket back on. Oh, cool. John's goats had triplets. A set of twins and a set of triplets. A set of twin and that's awesome. We used to raise sheep when I was a little girl. And our sheep would have twins and triplets. And yeah, that was a lot of work. taking care of them sheepies. Lotsy work, lotsy work. The 70s, John. Wow, really? Nice. I'm ready for the 70s to come back. I'd be okay with that right now. Although, you know, it's nice because it's keeping my trim room nice and cool in here. You know, with sitting at 58 degrees. I've got heaters. It's a well insulated shop. I'm lucky I have a big facility that I'm able to process all this in, because that's another thing that people don't think about. You know, when you grow a certain amount of crops, you got to figure out how you're going to hang all this stuff, because you don't want to work your ass off all summer and then freaking have this shit turn out mildew, you know, and or have it turn into hay. So how many of y'all out there are trimming right now? I'm curious. And how many of you are growing this year? Were you happy with your grow? You only had one freeze there so far? We had two here. Two really good freezes here. The tomatoes are all dead, but I have green tomatoes over here that are gonna hopefully ripen up for me, and we're gonna hopefully make some stuff out of that. So I harvested all that. I also have another big plant right here. I'll show you. This is another one. It was a really late flower, and this is another big girl that I had outside that I still got to trim. I just cut her down. This is Zelly's gift. This is from Dragonfly Earth Medicine, one of their plants. So I got her to trim. I just brought her in today too.
I like that color on it.
Yeah. Yeah, the purples are just gorgeous. This plant right here is definitely my favorite. And the crystals on it, and oh my God, it's yeah. It is the male was Meadow Breath, so that would be the second one you would mention. The female was Blue Note. Blue Note by the Meadow Breath feminized seeds. So so you all know out there, you always put the male second, okay? It's opposite, like normally like in our English American way. So the male always is second, the woman is always first when, or the female, when talking about breeding her seeds. You want to really remember that, because I see a lot of people mixing that up. That's one of the big no-nos. Critical mass, random haze, bag seed. I say that 0 losses, really had mold. 2021 had it. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Now I read it. Sorry, I wasn't reading it correctly. You know, it'd be kind of fun. What do y'all think about having like a DJ party? So if I could get like a DJ in here to like one of these times we're all hanging out and having like trim gel. Oh, not trim gel, Trim Town. Sorry, shit. Trim Town. It's Trim Town for now, you guys. No more gel. No more gel. We don't get locked up for this shit anymore. It's Trim Town. That's we're changing the name. High Desert. It was High Desert's idea. Trim Town. That's where we're doing Trim Town. Okay, there you go. Hashtag Trim Town. High Desert. There we go. What was I saying? Fuck. Now I forgot.
DJ.
Oh, DJ. Yeah. What do y'all think about having a DJ and a DJ party and a Zoom party? Would y'all join if I had like one of those, maybe a trim party, and we all hang out and just like, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun. Anybody interested? That'd be really fun. I'd like to do that. I know a lot of DJ people, and I've been hanging out with a lot of DJs over on Discord and on Twitch. So I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to maybe collab with one of them or something, or I don't know. It'd be kind of fun. What kind of music do y'all like? Maybe, have like an 80s party and a 90s party and just some like old retro party stuff. Like, who doesn't like that shit, right? Just for fun. I'd like to do some of that stuff. I'm thinking about going to a mushroom festival, a mushroom conference, I guess. There's going to be a mushroom thing over at Long Lake, Washington. I'm thinking about going to that. Kind of excited. Get to go eat mushrooms and go hunt for mushrooms and learn about mushrooms. And yeah, I'm kind of really excited about that. That's like around the 14th, 15th, 12th, somewhere around there, that time or so. But there's also another deal going on that they're doing down in Oregon or down in Northern Cal. I think it's in Oregon though. And I kind of wanted to do that too, but gosh, all these things are happening all at the same time. Why the hell,
Always like that.
Yeah, what the hell? Am I way louder than High Desert, by the way? Am I like way blaring them out? Or is Discord or Zoom doing okay job balancing that out? That would be nice to know because my mic's right here. Normally my mic's a bit farther away. See, my mic's right here. Yeah. Another thing, drink your kombucha. Have some booch. Bucha and mushrooms. Oh, you guys, mushrooms are so good right now. This time of year, you should be out harvesting mushrooms. There's a friend of ours that has been having some digestive issues, and I've been learning about how these mushrooms can help him for his digestive issues. And so I'm really like loving it because Dragonfly has just really been treating me so well about, giving me all this information and helping me, further my education. I can't wait to share it all with you guys. John says,
Sarah, do you make your own kombucha?
Pardon?
Do you make your own kombucha?
No, I don't, but I would like to someday. Yeah, I would like to.
We're not currently making it, but we've made it for years.
Oh, have you? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So like, what's your thoughts? What's easy? What's not easy? What's good things to know about it?
Well, like first off, like don't expect your kombucha to be like the trilogy, raspberry, whatever.
Oh no,
whatever,
it's gonna be
whatever.
like harsh vinegar shit, right?
I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, not always, but it's it can you can let it turn to vinegar. But you can also do like a secondary fermentation and get it quite flavorful,
So
yes.
Joshua Steensland made it, and I got to try his kombucha, and it was really fucking good. Like really good. So yeah, like I would love to have a home with somebody around here that made kombucha and go get it from them and say, yeah, that would be just it's seriously anybody that wants to lose weight. Oh my God, it just helped me drop pounds. Like I wasn't even really trying to lose weight. It's great, we're always like, yeah, great side effect, but it regulates you and I don't know. I don't feel bloated anymore, but I can really tell that I haven't been drinking it lately. So yes, I need to drink more kombucha. So I'm going to drink some right now.
You should make it. It's so easy to make, Tara. Like it's literally as easy as making tea. Like
really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to have a kombucha class. So nobody makes kombucha like TaraLee.
All you got to do, yeah. There you go. I can't believe you haven't been already like biting on that already. Like I thought I was.
Okay, so
I thought it was.
Honestly, there's two things that I really want to do in the future that I haven't got around to doing, and it's literally making kombucha And the other thing is growing mushrooms. Those are the two things that I have not got into do. I'm growing some mushrooms in the garden. I'm growing like some of those garden giants or the wine caps. I'm growing some of those. And then I'm growing some other naturally coming up. I think I got turkey tail, and I think I got maybe some other conchs coming up that are naturally coming in, that I brought some logs in, and I'm getting these natural things coming in my yard. I'm super excited about all these mushrooms. So that's why I'm really thinking I want to go to this mushroom foraging class thing coming up. It looks awesome. Do you want me to show you guys? I could show you all on it. Let me show you what I'm thinking about going to. Let's see. Let me find it on Instagram and I could screen share for you guys. I'm not getting much trimming done, by the way. Yep, not getting much trimming done. None whatsoever. But that's okay. It's good to hang out with y'all. I miss hanging out with y'all. Okay, what was it called? Let's see. I shared it with my husband. They got a fly bugging me. Good God. He should be dead by now. Go die. Go die, fly. Oh.
I also want to start growing mushrooms indoors. It's
like
kind of
all
like
mushrooms, like every single kind of mushroom. I want to grow them all.
I just want to grow some I have some spore prints. I used to pick mushrooms, and I lived in San Francisco, and in Golden Gate Park there's psychedelic mushrooms, psilocybin pubescens, psilocybin cubensis. Um, there's a few others around, but over the years I've picked them and saved them, and now that I'm here, it's not a resource. It's like a block away, so I'm gonna have to do some propagation. It'd be cool. I saved years and years of spore prints. I think with some like agar plates or something, I think I could get them going. Um, I'm not sure, but it'd be cool to move them from San Francisco to here. The dream is to get a bunch of like fruited material, and bury it in the yard with wood chips and like in the greenhouse, and kind of do like a mini propagation outdoor. Like I've seen them. I picked these from outdoor, but I moved them from one place. Like I took them out of the park and brought them to a place I was living, and put a bunch of wood chips out that they were living on already, and like made an area. Like, so I've seen them moved, It'd be cool to get them popping up in the yard here and there when it rains a lot, or I do a flood irrigation. So when I flood irrigate, everything gets really wet and mushrooms pop up everywhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says Camp Ruderalis. So let me go to this mushroom thing. Current events, PNW. Okay, well, let me make this smaller so you can all see at the same time. Can I not do that? Fuck, I can't read it. I'll make it small. Okay, come on. Okay. Anyways, it's put on these by these guys that I already went to. Let me share screen here. If I can get my screen shared. Share more. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. Okay. So here it is. It's by these Camp Ruderalis guys. And It's in Long Beach. So it's right there on the Pacific Ocean. And there it tells you all about it. Southwestmost coastal slip of Washington State, Long Beach Peninsula is celebrated. I'll let you guys all read that later, but you can go to the website. camperooteralice.com is where I'm at. And then scroll on down. Here's like the itinerary. It'd be like check in, and then there's gonna be like this potluck dinner, and then all this other stuff going on. Oh my god, I got the fucking fly bugging me. Sorry, y'all. Ugh, I can't stand those sticky flies this time of year. Is that blurry to you guys? Can you see that okay? Looks a little blurry to me, but could be my eyesight.
I think it's okay.
Meet and greet, potluck dinner. And then it's like this, it's just sounds like fun. Mushroom identification. We're gonna go out mushroom hunting and then go have identifications. And it just sounds like an amazing time. So it's gonna be that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and check out on Monday. And yeah, something about going to that. It's not cheap, but it is cheap depending on what your ideas are. Oh, here it goes. Huh. That's much easier to read this. There. Breakfast. Jordan Jacobs workshop. Late night ultraviolet foyer. How fun is that? That'll be fun. Yeah. So think about going to that. And this is about what type of food they're going to be having and what the lunch is going to be and the breakfast. And yeah. So if you all are thinking about that, anybody out there thinking about that, contact me, because that would be awesome to meet up for that. And I also want to share their Instagram page. Let me go back to their Instagram page. If you go to the Autoflower Cup, that's also who it was. How I came across these guys. Share. So Autoflower Cup, sure. So the Autoflower Cup is the part of these guys that put that on. That's how I met the guys that are doing this. And so right here, this is one of the pages. And this is our head. This is the chef right here. And this was so much fun at the Autoflower Cup. I had such a great time. It was just great time. That was back at the Autoflower Cup. Good times with all those guys. Frick, that was last year. They're having another one now.
Was that the first year that they had it or the second year they had it?
2021.
Was that the first one? I don't know how many years they've done it.
It was the second one.
Okay.
It was August 6th, 7th, and 8th of 2021. So yeah, it was a good time. It was fun. But anyways, so if you go to him, just don't know who you follow on. I go, well, I don't know. So anyways, it's one of those things you can click on. This guy that does art, they auctioned off one of these things at that thing. Maybe they'll have another auction. That'd be cool. That's when if you go back, I actually broadcasted that, and I bought I bought some stuff at that auction. It was kind of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, anyways, let me know if you guys got any questions on those. Show you off those.
I was wondering when it said Camper Duralis, I was like, what does that have to do with mushrooms? Like, I don't know.
Right? Marsh Marshall says the kombucha is easy. For all you got to do is empty most of the liquid and add more tea, or sugar, water. The liquid you collect, you can add herbs, fruit, veggies, very easy. Cool.
Yep. And to get started, all you need is a bottle of like raw kombucha. You can take a bottle of kombucha and your tea, over sugar tea, boil it. You
A
strain the
kombucha
tea
that I
out.
already have?
Yeah, yeah. And
Really?
you take that as long as it's raw, as long as it's not been like some of it is not have as much SCOBY, but yes, yeah.
Well, these probably
That's
aren't
your
raw, the ones I buy.
they probably are, you say?
They're probably not, are they? I don't know.
I think so. Most of them that they sell, they'll say right on it whether they're raw or not.
Oh, okay, really? Okay, where does it say?
I don't know. I think I don't, this is not really my wheelhouse, but like generally we get the GT brand and we get the raw one and that's what we start it with if we don't have a starter. Um but they, if it doesn't have anything in it, you just want the plain one. You know what I'm saying? When they start putting a bunch of stuff in it, it can make it harder to start.
Well, yeah, I know this has got all the fruit and shit in it. Like I like the fruity shit, right?
Yeah.
That's my problem.
You can just get you a plain and you buy you a plain one and dump it in there to start it with like, you'll figure it out after a while. I'm sure there's a recipe somewhere where but you just we use black tea, Indian black tea, and we mix it strong and we add a lot of sugar, like cups of sugar.
Hmm. Well, okay, so I would want to get the raw sugar. I wouldn't want to use like nasty filtered sugar, like some raw. So I need to get or order some of that then. Maybe I should look at doing that maybe this winter. But I'm gonna be processing so much hash, you all. Holy shit. Oh, hello, chart. How are you?
We let when the kombucha goes too far, you can take it out and set it aside and mix up a fresh batch and use like keep it going. You always keep it going.
Yeah.
But if it goes too far, you can use it for vinegar around the house, or eat or like cooking vinegar, eat the vinegar, you
Well,
know?
yeah. So we were okay. So at Josh and Kelly's, they had some kombucha that they had that went bad, and he was actually making it. It smelled like vinegar and kind of tasted like it. And then then he was cooking it down in their still, and he was making like almost like sake or something out of it. It was like crazy.
Oh yeah, there's alcohol to it for sure. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can pull
it
alcohol.
was crazy.
But you could use it to adjust the pH if you're growing. You can use it to adjust your water. You can feed it to your plants. You can spray it on your plants. They'll like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like labs,
I like it. I like it.
probiotic.
Yeah, all those probiotics are good, and especially, anybody out there that's had chemotherapy, like I went through chemotherapy, fucks you up. Oh my God. Anybody that's gone through chemotherapy or gone through anything that like goes in and kills shit, like antibiotics, any of those type of things, it's super important that you get those good bacterias and probiotics back into your gut. It's so important for your digestive system and your health. I just can't explain it and express it and tell you guys enough how important this stuff is for you. I want a healthier you. I want a healthier us. It's time to dab. I'm dabbing for you again, our high desert. Y'all ready to
Yeah,
hash it
please
up,
do.
dab it up? Let's do this. You know what? I should just take off these gloves. I'm not even doing anything. What's the point of wearing my gloves when I'm just sitting here talking anyways? I put them on
Uh,
because I was actually going to get some work done, but I'm just
did,
talking, so that's okay.
did they keep your hands warm?
Not really, not those kind. Not really. Luckily, I have like this nice Under Armour shirt on right now, so it's keeping me really warm in here actually. Because it's like 58 degrees in here. So yeah, I'm surprised. I got like an Under Armour shirt and then this, and then I have tights on underneath my jeans. Sometimes I come out here wearing my insulated coveralls, man. Those come in handy. Everybody needs to own a pair of insulated coveralls. And if you're ever
Yeah.
traveling anywhere, you should always throw them in the back of the car. Like you never know when you're gonna need that shit. I'm always someone that just travels with, extra gear like that.
I live in mine all winter.
Yeah.
And they're full camo too. I got the real tree ones. It's great. People give me the if I ever wear them out, people are like, dang man, like where'd you come from? You hunting? I'm like, no, I just want to stay warm.
Yeah. I break them out when I'm out camping around the campfire. Damn, they work awesome.
Oh, I
You know what? Fashion is so fucking out my door. Like I used to be all into fashion, right? I was a hairdresser, so I was all about beauty and all fashion. I'm like, it is so out my door. Like I am wearing what is comfortable now, what is gonna get me by, like practical, all that shit. Screw all this fashion shit anymore. All right, who's ready to dab? Fire in the
me.
bowl, JC says. Let's do it. Yeah. What are y'all smoking on out there? Smoke some if you got them. Ooh. Oh, I really like this rainbow guava. It is so tasty. Beautiful. Dirty's got some wedding cake. Bong rip. Hell yeah, Dirty. Speaking of bong rip, I talked to Darren the other day. Not online, but we were chatting back and forth. He's doing good. Love Darren. Miss Darren. And it's nice to see Hash Church coming back. I was really hoping Hash Church was going to be there this morning, but it wasn't. So that's kind of one reason I decided to go live today. Because I miss Hash Church. I know, it's kind of a weird thing. A weird thing that I've always done. That's how I met John. Mr. John Maddox in the chat right now, isn't it, John? It's how I met so many of my friends. Josh and Kelly, which was amazing. I got to go up and spend a whole bunch of time with Josh and Kelly. Was only supposed to be going up there for their Thanksgiving. And I was going up and I was only going to stay 2 or 3 nights. Well, guess what? My car breaks down an hour before their house. So luckily, just outside of the small town that I was able to get my car into, and dropped it off at this local car repairman. And it was their holiday weekend, right? So, oh my gosh, who's going to fix their car, on a holiday weekend? Well, they actually were able to get my car up and going, and I was headed back here by that Friday. So I got to spend 2 extra nights at Dragonfly. But God, what a great place for your car to break down to if you're going to break down. Hell yeah. Staying at Dragonfly for 2 extra nights. It was so fun. Went out on the canoe. The beautiful, beautiful area they live in. It was just beautiful, beautiful. I was so blessed to be with such amazing people. Yes, John. Yep, that's how we met. Yep, exactly. Yeah, happy accident. Exactly. Exactly. It is. We're like an inner circle that is really informed. Not everybody keeps up with what we do, guys. Not everybody does this. I get out there in the world and even you go into the dispensaries, people are so uneducated. Even the bud tenders. Oh my gosh, I was just in a dispensary the other day. Yeah, picking up this beautiful rainbow guava. That one wasn't the one I'm talking about that was uneducated, a different one that was uneducated. I went in there. They didn't even have one solventless product, not even one, not even one. And they claim to be one of the higher end places in our town. Well, that's bullshit. It's Apex. Apex? No, you can suck my big toe. I'm never going back to your store again, Apex. Not supporting solventless. Shame. But, you know, that's our job. It's our job to stay up on this stuff and be educated and really make sure that we're teaching what we're teaching is true. That's another thing. It's a little frustrating about some of these people that have been putting some of these YouTube channels out lately. They don't care if they're putting out honest and true information, as long as you're just watching them. It's kind of frustrating. It's really sad, the misinformation that is out there with this about this plant. It's a little frustrating. Also with fungus, you know, with mushrooms. What do you think about high desert?
The misinformation?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, yes, there's a lot of people saying a lot of things that they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So do your research, y'all, before you follow anybody, before you sign up, before you're, gonna pay anybody any money for these classes, or before you go to these conferences. Do some research and really ask yourself what you want to get out of the class. Like, what are your expectations? Me, I'm a medical patient. I'm going to these classes just because I want further my knowledge. Some of you guys, you have farms. You're depending on this information to get you by for the next year. You're not allowed to go to the store. Some of your medical patients you don't have a dispensary down the road that you can go to, and you're relying on these people for, true valuable information. And it's really frustrating when they don't give you guys the correct information, or they get you to spend your money in a really, really bad way, really not non-happy way. And they just do it for their gain, their financial gain. It's very frustrating. I've had that happen to me. I've bought dab rigs that I thought were the new and the greatest and the new upcoming thing. No, it was a piece of shit. They don't even use it today, but whatever. I learned my lesson. I really try and give really true information about things that I'm smoking on, what I'm using, where I bought it. That's another thing that they've changed on YouTube. If anybody is shouting out things like this and they didn't buy it and they're like, oh, this is awesome, you need to go buy this, and they don't tell you that they got it for free or something, and they're saying that's illegal. They can't do that anymore. So everything you see on my channel, I buy. It's all mine. I don't do any soliciting for anybody. There's not any of that bullshit going on here. I don't need it. So keep that in mind when you're out there watching some of these channels. I just want to, put some information out there for you guys on that. So are y'all doing something for Halloween tomorrow? Oh, it's almost 4:20 here, you guys. 3 minutes from 4:20. Y'all ready to heat up with me? Let's have another one. Let's do it. Let's heat up and have another one. We got Riva in the house. Welcome, welcome. It'd be fun to see if we could get Johnny B in for 4:20. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see if I can get him in here. I wonder if he'd let me, if he'd do it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Johnny B in here for a live. Shoot. I can't find where to invite people. I tried to get Drake in here, but Drake dived me. Oh, maybe Drake will come in now. I invited him twice. My co-host dogged me out these days.
He's trimming.
I know, but he could still come in here. What the hell? We'll try invite Johnny. I don't know Johnny. It's a Sunday. I don't know what Johnny's done. Drake, my co-host, has left me. Left me for trimming. Okay, y'all got 1 minute. Woo! Heat up. Heat up. Whoops. I don't have my rig ready. Whoops. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's good to stock back. I remember this show is so nice and elevated. Yes, we like to get elevated. Exactly, JC. JC knows what's up. You're gonna go to a casino tomorrow, John? Wow.
Is it tricks or treats down there at the casino on Halloween?
Tricks or treats. John, what are you going after? Tricks or treats tomorrow? Are you going tomorrow? Tomorrow, huh? Tomorrow. Where are you going?
I think it's
How far away is
tricks.
the casino from you, John? I wish you all the luck in the world, buddy. You deserve it. You're someone that deserves it.
So you pulling levers. I guess they don't even pull levers and everybody just hits the button now. They still got a lever. Everybody's too lazy to pull the lever.
Dude, I pull the lever and it doesn't matter. It doesn't do you any good. Gambling's just not for me. It's just not a good thing. I have an ex-husband because of gambling. So it's not something that I really like to talk a lot about. It really ruined our marriage and ruined family relationships. And yeah, it was sad. Like, yeah, he was lost it. A very responsible individual, and he was just hooked to gambling and was willing to lie to everybody around him. And it was, yeah, really, really sad. Really sad, sad thing. 421, time to hit it. That's always when you normally hit it, right? I'm gonna take this thing off. It's driving me crazy. I'm getting sweat on my nose. Okay, here we go. Find my dabs. Yeah, crappy story, huh, Chart? Yeah. But it's life, those things are life, and you got to talk about those things. Sometimes I realize that, there's a lot of things that I probably should have talked about. And now I'm realizing that, and there's a lot of things that are addictions, Facebook could be an addiction, it just depends on what you're using it for and what you're doing with it, sadly, Vegas was not built on winners, and we all know that, Vegas was not built on winners. Well, there's my awesome co-host finally coming in here to join me. Oh, I almost dropped my card cap on the cement floor. That would have been shitty. That would have been bad. All right, Drake. Finally join me, buddy. Cheers. 420 somewhere. It's always 420 here. It's always damn time. Cheers. Now I look like a cat. Kind of looks like a cat nose up there.
Yeah, you little Mickey Mousey.
Hey, cheers.
Hey, Drake.
Great.
Cheers. How are you, buddy?
I'm just walking in the door from processing. so.
Okay, I kind of figured you were. Take your time. John says I'm very isolated. Oh, you only get to talk to others at the dispensary. Well, that sucks, John. I wish you had better internet so you could come and communicate with us and hang out.
Yeah, get on the Discord. There's somebody waiting to talk to you.
Oh, okay, Chart, you're salty. Okay. You change your name. You change your name like I changed my underwear. Yes, daily. I do that. Yeah, John, if you could get better internet, we could hang out. You could hang out with us on Discord. You know, that's there's always something hanging on Discord. There's always a community that are smokers over there between Lemon Hoko's breeder channel, between the cannabis culture channel, which they're supposed to be doing an interview with me, by the way. I forgot. Gotta get them on here. Maybe I'll get them on here while I'm in Trim Gel. Yeah, right. Like I'm doing anything here.
Trim Town.
Trim Town, dang it. See, that's something that I've been learning for so long that everybody's called it. And now that Trim Town, no more gel.
We're take the prison system out of cannabis.
Yes, I love it.
Completely.
Trim Town.
Yeah.
Trim Town with Tara. Let's do it. Trim Town. I got to keep saying that. Remember. Okay.
Nothing says trimming like TaraLee. Rural Oklahoma. You know, I know some other people that are dealing with that same issue, John, and you know him. Our other friend, Red, he's dealing with that too. Yeah, you know, I'm not a Vegas fan either, Salty. Vegas isn't for me either. It's really not. Yeah, it's not my thing either. I don't like it. Yep. It wasn't my thing either. Didn't care for it. Drake, coming in a dab? My awesome co-host. Y'all, he has been working in this freaking awesome hash lab. I'm so freaking jealous. He has access to this awesome hash lab and he's been making this amazing hash up there in Canada. I can't wait to get up there. But we did finally get to go meet y'all. Drake and I finally got to hang out. I should have posted some of those pics. I'm so bad. I take pictures and never post them, you guys. I have them all on this phone. It's terrible. Oh God, yeah, I'm terrible about doing that. Tara the Terrible.
Tara the Terrible. That was my nickname. Definitely, that was my nickname. That was definitely a nickname of mine. Miss Weaver says she's isolated where she is too. Yeah, you are. I heard that. Yeah. But you know what? You know, isolated, like, I guess sometimes isolation is good if you like it, you know, but it's not good if you need, you know, some human interaction and you don't get it, you know, and I think people are having a lot of issues with that lately, you know, with this whole Corona thing that went down and everybody, you know, having to, you know, distance yourself and you almost don't know if you can hug people anymore. It's so weird and so uncomfortable in some of these situations. But, you know, that's what I love about the cannabis community. Like, they're not like that. None of the cannabis people are like that. Like, they're huggers and and like, we're still sharing shit. And like, I don't know, maybe that wasn't the way to be, but, you know, I don't know. It was just kind of cool. And I kind of love y'all. And I got this fly that's really bugging me. I'm going to have to kill him. Hi, Drake. Nice to see my buddy back. Mr. Hash God.
Oh, get out of here. But yeah, I'm tired for sure. And then did harvest and been reconfiguring the beds and dealing with the ducks and all sorts of fun things.
Going with what?
Dealing with the duckies.
Oh, the duck. I thought you said cats.
Nope, dealing with the ducks. I had a duck that, like we were talking yesterday, cut its
Yeah.
foot bit, and I had to
Yeah.
treat him with some polysporin and then hit him with the full spec. And he's running around now to the point where I'm kind of
Good.
worried about him. Might have to go slow him down a little bit so he
I'll
doesn't
slow
get carried
my
away.
slows the last down. Hey, how are you, CBC? Welcome. Have a good I hope you're having a good evening tonight.
Drake, do you like to get on your beds right after harvest because you get
Yes.
snow? Do you have standing
Yes.
snow?
He went and did all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and tell everybody what you did, Drake. Or you want to take
I
a
got-
dab first? Do you want to take a dab first? He did a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
My computer may shut off. It's giving me the signs that it might just say there's too many things plugged in. So far, I just removed some logs out of a certain area that I got excited about like 5 or 6 years ago, learning about just hugels and so forth, and put in too large of logs for the area. And the way I built it was just improper, so it preserved them instead of set them up in the manner that you're supposed to with the hugel. So it was more of like a sink instead of a deposit. So pulled those out just to see how they would look out of curiosity. They weren't looking great, as in they were still preserved. So popped them out and then just flattened things down, did more like the Vietnam style ridges, not too crazy because I don't have to worry about torrential floods, but still similar concept. So just reconfigured a small area so it'll be more fruitful for the next season, but of course won't be touching it like that again for hopefully ever. And then from this point, added a little bit of mulch to it. I've got all the cannabis that I'm processing that I removed from the field outside that I'm going to be putting back on slowly as I process the plants, because I know which plants are where. I just add the flower back to the plant spot, and then we haven't removed anything except for the resin glands from the field all year, which are a very minor part of the nutritional input, at least for the next season. So there's very little we'd have to do, unless we want to have crops that are a little bit more vigorous the next season. So to ensure that, we're still going to add some base fertilizer, which for me is going to be some horse manure. Just have a local friend with some horses that are pets that all organic, spoiled, bougie. So we're getting some of that manure and putting that down, as well as some potentially koi manure. Sneak in a little bit of that, just because same thing. It's all organic inputs and just love their fish and have a little pond, and just been pouring the excess out and figured I could utilize that. So we're iffy on that, but probably going to use it. But anyways, without going too much further on, we're just getting the beds ready for spring. So get that manure on now and give it a couple treatments of our JMS, and then wait till spring, hit it with foundational and plant. Okay, we'll see if the computer dies.
You have standing snow in the winter?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of it. Yeah. Yeah, he gets a lot of snow where he's at. And we'll have standing snow here for a little while.
Yeah. So you kind of got to do it now, or
Yeah.
you won't be able to do it till late. Yeah.
But sometimes we don't get snow until real late. Like you just never know. We just don't.
Right, right.
We don't know. But also right now, if you get it down right, it has a time to start heating up, and
Yeah.
you know, before all that actually lays down, so it, you know, starts doing its job and has an opportunity to work.
Sure. The earlier you can get him in, the better. But I saw him like mid-harvest taking breaks to go dig in the yard. I was like, oh shit, bro. Like I don't do any of that till way later.
I went and covered all mine up with straw. All my beds are covered up with straw. I got 2 tons of straw.
That's awesome.
Organic straw. Those big bales are fucking crazy. A ton each. So yeah.
Whoa.
4 by
We can get,
4 by 8.
We can get snow anytime now, so
Yeah.
just get it done is the best call. And then standing will
Sure.
probably be a while till we get that consistent of freezing that it'll stay on the ground. But I just wanted to get it all done before we even get the first snowfall, ideally, which is usually October, November.
Yeah, I mean, like Tara says, the sooner you get it in, the longer it gets to break down and incorporate for the next year. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fancy lights.
My fancy lot. Playing around with lights. Ooh, I'm getting cold out here. Brr, I might have to get some gloves on. I think maybe it's time for a dab and some fungus. I forgot to take my fungus. I need to run the house and get some fungus. Ah, I could put my ear warmers on. That'll help. Wait, I should have went this the other way. This needs to go the other way. What am I doing? I don't know. Yeah, Drake has a secret formula. Ancient China secret. Y'all remember that commercial? Shit, I'm dating myself. Shut up. Never mind. Don't talk about that. Just joking.
Nothing says dabbing like TaraLee.
That's dating myself too, in a way. There. Now I'll put it up here and then it'll really look like I'm a cat because I have cat eyes then. There. Oh, there we go. Now we got some serious cat eyes going on up top. Yeah, I like that. That was a great secret formula, Drake. That's what he said. Or there was a great secret formula. I don't know. Dawn soap. I don't know. John's saying something. I don't know. Y'all are talking in chat. I'm just like, whatever.
Oh, here's a little bit of papaya we just played with.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Bro, it's what is it looks like Vaseline or something. It's so clean in there.
Oh
What
my
is that?
God, that's beautiful.
Fresh press.
You make me want to take all this and go put it in the fucking freezer right now.
Looks like glass or something, man. It doesn't even look like cannabis.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should put it all in the freezer right now. Just do a partial cure. What about a partial cure? What's our
It's a
thoughts on
thing.
that?
It's a
What's our
thing.
thoughts on that? Do we know any thoughts on partial cures? Anybody out there? Anyone? Anyone?
I think DOS is on that. Some DOS tech.
Well, rosin, yeah, but I'm talking bubble hash cure.
Oh, no, I don't know about bubble.
Yeah, talking bubble. That's bubble that Drake's messing with right there. God, Drake, that looks beautiful.
So why go with bubble
Oh,
instead of dry sieve?
Well, because for one, the recovery, you can't recover enough. You're just missing too much stuff. And you have to
Why
dirty
not?
your product. You're gonna dirty your product up so much you're just destroying it and powdering it. Okay, so
Hear me out.
think
On.
about this. Think about you
Both.
and okay,
You
think about
do a light sieve. You do a light sieve until it starts to get dirty, and then you stop sieving, and then you bubble that.
sure,
You do both.
sure. But why at that point the amount of manpower and the non-return you're gonna get to have to process that twice, not gonna be worth the money.
There
In
you go.
the future, now in the future, do I believe there is going to be? Yeah, because I believe there's going to be like so mass produced in the future. There's going to be that byproduct that's going to be the hash. Anyways, it's going to be a byproduct. They already have it. And normally
Yeah.
people just keep that for their head stash, right? So there you have it.
Dry sieve, bubble. Do you run your bubble twice? Do you run it twice anyway? Oh, a tumbler. it's not much more work to just put it in a tumbler before you like lightly tumble it before you bubble it. Just
Well,
like,
no, but why do I want to take and have less product in the end? Making bubble is a lot of fucking work, and why do I want to waste any of that product? I want to make bubble out of it. I don't want to waste it.
oh, I don't know. I'm not a hack. I don't know. I thought dry sieve might be
No,
different.
it is, but it's whatever. Teach their own. Fresh frozen is definitely so easy and fast and great and better for the farmer and the processor. They get it in, get it out, get it in, get
Oh
it
yeah,
out, get it quick.
yeah.
You know, that's definitely a win-win for them.
Well, and they don't have dry rooms.
So I don't know.
They're not running dry rooms.
Salty wants to see a close-up of my flour. All right. Why don't you guys give me 1 minute? I'm gonna let you guys all, Drake, you can take over the show for a minute. Can you take over the show for just a minute? I need to run into the house for just a minute, make co-host. Yes.
Let's get into it. Let's dab. I think it's
Okay.
time. I am.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll be right back.
Whether we watched
Yeah.
it, I can't remember. That's how bad
I'm
my
about to
memory
roll a
is.
joint.
Nice. What you rolling up?
Well, last year's leftovers at this point.
That's all right.
Yeah, some old NL stuff.
Nice. We'll do the trick. I did a little blend here. I got some of the Hella jelly and then a little bit of that. I think that was 90U papaya that was on there. That was just pressed earlier today. I got a little medley of the two going on here that the camera probably won't focus in on, but you never know. Might get
Close.
here.
Real close.
See, the art is in the cameraman, but that's not going to work for me.
I mean,
You get
we
the
almost
point.
had your tool. We almost had
It's a
your tool
dab.
in focus. Yeah,
It's a dab.
We believe.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's so clean though. It's a little hard to believe, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, we'll have to see how it dabs. That's the real key here. I've been liking the Hella jelly though. I was excited to process that. Stuff I have now is from the indoor, the first test run I did, and I had quite a few phenos, but I selected from 11 down to 2. So I batched together all the other ones except for the 2, and then separated the 2 that I'm keeping, and had enough to make it worthwhile to do a batch of all the discards and then one batch of the number 2 that I like. It came out really nice. Has like this very interesting candy, sweet grape, really fruity profile. It's interesting. It hits pretty hard for the profile, which I thoroughly enjoy because I was quite worried like the whole time growing it, and it finishes pretty quick. So, just all those things generally don't equate to potency, but it's not a slouch. It does pretty good. Does pretty good for me, even though I do go through a fair amount of it. So that's been splendid, and it washed pretty well. The indoor, I think, did like 2.5% or maybe even 3, somewhere around there. So not anything to write home about, but enough to make it worthwhile. And then we'll be testing the outdoors soon. We just rammed some black garlic. It's just sitting in trays. Waiting to go into the freeze dryer, just freezing away. And then speaking of dry room, the garlic side of that black garlic, I was listening on one of the more recent hash churches, and one of the guys that's more experienced with hops there was speaking about that smell and how it correlates to different like thiols, potentially esters, so on and so forth. But I do recall he said something about the thiols and the fact that they volatilize very easily, and that's why a lot of people will never get to see the true profile of these plants unless you have a really dialed in drying room, right, where you can just keep it right to the degree of temperature and humidity, which is tough. It's real tough. Usually there's like a 3 to 5 degree variance and even some of the most buttoned up systems. But yeah, it'll be excited to run that fresh for the first time. That's what I'm rambling about. Get some fresh black garlic and in hash form and see how she does. It's pretty reminiscent of the GMO because it's a distant relative. So we'll see. But that'll be exciting.
Dog.
Funky, that funky monkey. I'm sure I'm just late to the party here, but what are you trimming up on?
NL5 Skunk One.
Okay.
My
Yep.
outdoor. Yep. Proper outdoor.
You got a long way to go, or is the end in the near?
In the whole scheme of things, I'm like probably right at halfway at this moment. Yeah.
That's not bad. It took 5 days straight to go through everything here, to do all the de-leafing on the plant standing, then branch by branch, and then de-leafing standing branch by branch, just any remaining leaves that had petioles, any stem, and then to go and bucket down and right into the freezers. So definitely save some time in the long run, but there was lots of product. I don't know about Tara lots, but there was lots.
How many freezers? Like, how big a freezer are we talking about?
It's like a 3x4, 3x5.
Yeah.
Something like that. So that was full, and then I've got just the top part of a standard like fridge freezer. So a foot and a half by foot and a half by 18 inches or something like that. Oh, I guess that's a foot and a half. So about a foot and a half all the way around, give or take. So that one's maybe a little bit deeper. So not too crazy, but probably a bit more than last year, which I think was 11 dry equivalent.
I saw somebody's Instagram post the other day, was like 185,000 pounds sent off to the processor. And I was thinking, like, what the fuck did they put it in? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell are we talking about here? Like, warehouse freezers? I know they're doing fresh froze or, red, like they're turning it into hash essentially, processing. So, yeah. That would be I would see that being the limiting factor on fresh froze when you're taking down a whole field at once. Like, how big is your freezer? How big a freezer are you running there, Bo?
Yeah, it depends what you're ready for. There's if you got a big field, you better have a big facility to work with, be it dry in or store in or whatever your game plan is. But yeah, those are definitely going to keep your hands tied up a little bit. Tied up like Tara's plants are, just all over in the background there.
Okay.
I'm heating up. I'm ready. I'm trading off again. It's time.
Okay. Finally let me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
We got you.
So what do we want to, what do y'all want to look at first? Do you want to look at like something fresh, something cured? Do you want to look at that super lemon haze that I just pulled off? Do you want to look at those plants first? Do you want to look at some Kush Kurt gear? Do you want to look at dragonfly gear? What do you want to look at? I'll give you a choice.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I want to take a dab, but I want to know what y'all want to look at. A freezer semi truck.
Yeah. My truck freezers. Bring them in. Bring them in. We need a field. We need a field full of them. How many foot acres goes in one semi freezer? Depends on how you stack them, I guess. But
I'm going to show you the show us frosty. Well, those lemon ones are frosty. Dragonfly gear. You want dragonfly gear? Frosty dragonfly gear. Okay. Well, I would recommend. Let's do the super. It's really beautiful, actually. It is. It is definitely gorgeous. So we'll turn on the. Should I get the cleaner on? Put that in the cleaner. Okay. Get all that gear put away so I don't knock shit over. I broke my favorite rig that I bought on the 420 event. The one that matches Kathy. Totally broke it. So now I might have to order another one. And they only have green ones left. Oh shit. My computer's gonna die. I didn't plug it in. Hold on. Plug it in time.
That's what mine was telling me.
Fuck. Good thing I remembered the cord. Y'all have to take a dab for as many times as I've said fuck on this show. I said it a lot. There, take another one. Okay. Hey, my dog, Una, down. You stay. Stay. No, you lie down. Stay. Down. Down. Lay down.
It's more fun getting into trouble though.
No. Stay. Stay. Okay. So let's clip off a bud. Let's do the purple one last. Let's do this lime green one first. Let's do this one. Let's do it. Okay.
The suspense is killing me. A dab is trying to kill me. It was great though. I feel my eyelids just fading, dropping. I feel the fade. See what Tara's wrangling up. Nice green plant, she says. I had a pretty nice average of green to purple and colorful plants this season. And then the nice Congo, of course, just beautiful lime.
Oh, I almost only grew green bud. I did have a couple purple variety, but yeah, I'm bringing taking the color back out of my cannabis, man. The green bud is where it's at.
So I had
I
a
let,
problem with aphids this year, I will say. There you go. There's what that one looks like. I know y'all can see those trichomes. I know you can see.
Frosty McNuggets right there. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so now let me feather or something that was in there, fuzz. Now let me get the microscope on. How come that's not up? Microscope. Here we go. Bam. Let's
Cool. Get the close up.
Here we go. Oh yeah, look at those babies. Look at that. Whoops. Just trying to get it to sit there nice in a nice spot for y'all. Wow, come on. I should have just cut a piece of nug off. I'm trying to put too big of a nug in there. I didn't want to cut a nug off. Gosh, they're too pretty. Okay, I'll cut a nug off already. All right, cut it off. Okay, I did. That went off.
You don't have a little screen somewhere set up where you can throw all your little oops. That's what we call them on the pot farms. Oops. When you accidentally cut a little nug off.
Oh,
Oops.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the industry term.
So there you go.
Nice.
And then we're gonna go focus in more. See how close we can get. And not close enough, so let me go down. See if we can go down. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
You went too far down.
no, what the hell? Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Oh, oh, why is it doing that? Oh, that would be why. Let's try this again. Let's undo this. Hold on. This cord's all around this bottom thing, that's why. And it's like when I'm moving the thing, it's like messing it up and it's jiggling in it. And jiggling is messing it up. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Focus in. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. So do we want it? Let's see if we can do brighter. Do you want brighter, dimmer? There we go. There we go. So there you go. And then we'll go back out like this. Well, now, how far is it now? I'm all confused. Wait, there, and then this way. There we go, this way. There we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's one nug, you guys. Nug shot. Let's go in on another spot. Oh, there's some amber ones down there. Oh, I missed them. Ah, I hate doing these things. I can't ever know what right way to go. There's some milky amber ones there. I see them. I saw some really good shots. Oh, right there in the center. Oh, is it gonna go? Let's see if I can get to stay right there. Look at those nice amber ones. I want you guys to see all those. Stay there. Don't move. Okay. Let's see. See them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now let's see if we can go all the way in. What it looks like. We can get a hold of one of the ambers. Nope. I missed it. But anyways, there you go. There's a shot. Those are pretty trichomes. Those are pretty. There you go. Close-ups. I had some doubles the other day we were looking at on some, when we were on here with the guys on Discord, we were looking at some doubles. But there you go. Okay, so let's take a shot. That's one shot. Let's that's victim one, victim number one. Let's look at victim number two, shall we? Shall we look at victim number two? Victim number two, come to me. Come to mommy. Okay, here's victim number two. Going underneath. She's frosty too. I should have smelt the other one in this one. I forgot to do that. Just trying to get her underneath there. Whoa, there's some more trikes. There you are. There's some trikers. There's some pretties. Yeah. Oh, I'm happy with that one. That's pretty. She pretty too. Yeah.
Nothing says trichomes like TaraLee.
There you go.
The crystal cam.
The crystal. I see.
There we go. Stop right there. Stop
Oh.
right there. You got some heads off to the side.
Yeah.
Side view.
Forward. Watch this.
Mushrooms.
Right there. Bam. Right in the center. Look at that.
Look at the hairs. Look at the hairs on
Yeah.
the stamion, stami, stamina, stamen.
Stigma.
Sigma. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, sir.
I knew Drake
Stigma.
would help you.
There's a good chance I'm wrong, but I think it's stigma.
Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That
That's
is,
how it catches the pollen. I would love to see a grain of pollen to see how big it is
I got
comparatively.
pollen in the house.
Hey,
No,
and
I'm just
just while
saying,
we're
like,
in,
yeah.
and it's gone now, but because we mentioned it, stigma, not pistol. Can't see the pistol, but it is the stigma. So that's one of the just
Stigma.
common,
Yep.
misnomers.
How big are the calyx on your plants, Drake? Let me show me those
Yeah.
calyx.
Yeah, that too. That's a whole nother conversation. But brachioles, the little fuckers are called brachioles.
I was like,
Do I pronounce the R in trichome? Trichrome?
If they're really shiny.
Ooh, trichromy.
oh, that one's
Oh,
pretty.
that's pretty. Seeing like the camera light
Ooh,
on
I
all
see
the
some
heads.
color, like some
Oh, look at
purple.
the
Yeah.
look at the camera light on all those heads. That's so cool. The reflection.
Uh-huh. That makes them look like sea anemones or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or I'm sorry, sea urchin like skeletons, you know?
Are y'all enjoying this? I haven't been reading chat. Sorry, guys.
That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I like it. I get Crystal Country.
There's a lot on
Welcome.
that one little end. Did you see that one end? Holy hell.
Yeah, it's like they're kind of packed on there. Other way. Other
Yeah,
way. It's
right
always
there.
there you go. There you go.
Right there.
It's always the opposite direction that you
I
would think
know,
you
and I
gotta
never
move it.
can do it the right way. Look at all them heads. Holy hell.
Yeah,
Let's see.
you're gonna lose it.
Oh,
There it is.
I'll be able to, oh, double. Is that a double? That's a double right there.
Is it? I think they're just all
Oh,
crammed in
no,
there.
I don't think
it's
it
too
is.
touching.
I think
They're
you're
just
right.
they're friendly little heads.
They're friendly. You're right.
Ooh, look at the hairy ones behind it. They're
Yeah,
not, they don't have heads, they're just the hairs, the bars or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's
Man,
a
this is a
lot.
cool little rig right here, man. You could do some photography with this. You could make some artwork out of this.
And you can definitely get like a good reference points for just the at home that home grower, the home grower, because these things are relatively cheap, anywhere from like 14 to $50, and you can get in there and kind of see the different plants, different progression, and kind of figure out a reference point for whatever your unit is and whatever your desires are, and go from there.
Ooh.
And just for screwing around, taking pictures. And
I would love to throw some like get my soil and like
We
stir it
got
up
a
in
spam
water.
that it needs to be kicked out of chat. Someone can remove them and get them done. You can yeah, we got a spammer.
I would like to see what's living in my soil.
Okay, so on to the purple one. You guys ready for the purple? I'm impressed so far. Are you guys impressed?
Look at it. Yeah, I like that. This is a great shot right here. You got a nice, like, there's good, decent amount of amber mixed in. This is nice.
I'm pretty impressed.
Look at that. The field of resin. Can you imagine trying to crawl through there? Like if you're a bug, and you're trying to crawl, if you're trying to get to the leaf.
Why
You know?
they stay on the outside. I can definitely see why the bugs stay on the outside, because I have aphids. I have an aphid problem. They're just literally on the outside of the leaves. Okay.
Yeah, they can't fuck with it. They don't want to touch all that. I'm sure it's gnarly too.
This is the
They
one
like get
turned purple. I didn't grab the
You get
purplest
stuck-
part though. I should have grabbed the purplest part, but I didn't.
Have you seen any purple trichomes yet?
Yeah, I did on other plants, but not this year on any of these plants. I
Yeah.
might have some
had-
on one, but I don't know. I don't know. It might not be. These are pretty.
I had some.
There's some pretty ones in there. Oh, that might be a purple one.
I think
No.
I see a couple that are going purple. If not, they just have purple all behind them and you can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. With the purple stalks. Back up. There you go. Look at those purple stalks. I don't see it in the head, but I see it in the stalks for sure.
Yeah. Definitely
Over
purple
to
stalks.
the left side, top left there. That bit has got all kind of purple stalks on it.
There's a lot of amber on there. Just trying to get the purple in the center. Okay, there we go. We might have that. Okay, let's focus in. Here we go. Oh, look at how purple it is up that one staff. What do you call that?
Yep.
There's a lot of amber on those. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh.
Ooh, that's cool. They look like little mushrooms, those ones, especially mushroom
Look
like.
at that. Look at that. Pretty. Pretty. See if I can get some other color in the purple. Wrong way. Fuck it. There we go. All right, let's go back out. Okay, so those are plants I harvested just today. Now let's cut some plants that I harvested the other day. Same cultivars, but obviously different sisters. Okay. Let's see, I gotta find them. Let's go over here. Hello? No, you stay there. Stay. Stay. Okay. Cut off. Yeah, I'm just gonna
All right,
grab,
cheers, going in.
just grabbing one that hasn't even been cut or anything off yet. It's a dry one. We're gonna just pull it back. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm just opening her on up. I'm gonna show her on in there. Get it on open. This one hasn't been trimmed or nothing, just hanging upside down on my plant. So there you go. There you go.
So how long's this been drying for?
Fuck, I knew you were gonna ask me. When did I cut
Okay.
it?
Do I have to take another dab? You said fuck again. I mean, I'm smoking a joint. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll let it count.
I've already seen like the heads are like a little bit like you can see some of the stalks are thinned out a little bit. Where
Yeah,
they're like,
I noticed the same thing. Exactly what you're saying. See, the heads are
yeah,
starting,
they're
the
like
stalks are thinning,
thinner,
they're starting to
and
fall
they're
over.
curled over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're wilting.
Yeah.
So, like you get soft.
It's cool.
It's just wilting. It wilted. Yeah. So that's the same cultivar. Let's do a dragonfly cultivar. I'm gonna do their zellies. Let's pull their zellies. I have no idea what the zellies is even gonna look like. Let's pull zellies. This I got a pile of just flour over here now that nobody's gonna know what it goes to, and that's okay.
Bet it's gonna look good.
Go to somebody's. Let's pull it. Pull the zellies off. See what it looks like. It's got some purple to it. Maybe we got some purple tracks on this. Now this, it's got some bugs. This is definitely has some boogies. Buggies. I see some boogies on this one. It won't surprise me if we don't see any bugs. Oh, there's some purple right there. Stay, stay, stay. Don't move. Okay. Oh, shit. You didn't stay. My dog's over here going, what? Okay, so where am I supposed to be at? I'm confused. Let's try this. Wrong way. Dee, 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 dee.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of broken heads on those that are already off. Oh, there's a seed. That's a seed right there. See, it's this one didn't look very pretty. I'll be honest. This wasn't a pretty plant. I was not happy with this. Yeah, there's some aphids right there. I was not happy with this plant. I'll be honest. I actually was gonna, it got the other few plants got weeded out. So I think I messed it up. I honestly think it kind of like almost got hermied because it was by a patio light that was being left on 24/7 and nobody really thought to think about that, including me. So, yeah. But anyways,
Milky.
yeah, they're definitely milky.
Tara, how about next you grab us your favorite plant?
Okay,
Oh, I
let's,
vote that. I vote that because I actually have to. I gotta dip into the veg. I gotta
let's do
feed
that.
and spray and all that fun stuff. So let's check out a beautiful plant before I have to sneak out of here.
Okay, let's grab my favorite one so far.
Yeah, I gotta go back in and eat dinner. I gotta take a break too.
Oh, that sounds good too. I'm hungry
No
too.
breaks for you.
No break for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
right.
there you go.
You can't fire me, I quit.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Look at those. Look at the difference. Wow, look how long. Those are really long, like 2 and 3 times the length of the stalks on the heads.
Aren't they? Look at that. Crazy differences when you look at this shit. Isn't that crazy?
And look how packed because they're longer, look how it can stack them in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they get further away from each
Yeah.
other, they can
Yeah.
fit, you know?
Look at that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Dude. What is this? What is this one?
This is that blue notes by Mendo.
Look at that. Look at the density. Jeez. I mean, it's just
It's like a
overlapped.
forest, dude.
Yeah. It's not even a forest. It's like a crystal formation.
Yeah. Let's move it. Look at that. Wow.
Look, it has 2 different types. So in between the crystal heads, it has the headless crystals on the flower material. Or
Wow.
the like the
The ones without a stalk. Yeah.
yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Decapulated stalks.
Man, that thing is iced up. Kind of cool. And now, is this been drying as well? It looks like it has that dried look, but not
Yeah.
as dry as the other. Yeah.
Yeah, this has been dried. Yeah, it's just like a shag carpet.
Shit. This is what a trip. This thing's really cool. Look at that. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this. This is crazy right here. Ooh. All right. It's nuts. It looks like some kind of art piece. It doesn't even look like cannabis. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Tell me what that is.
I
If
know,
you're
it
to
looks
show
like
people, like, tell me what that
something
is.
you'd
You're like,
see on some sci-fi show or something.
yeah, it's like entering a portal. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
through the doorway and enter to the Crystal Kingdom back there. That is a trip.
that is crazy. You know, I can't believe there's no bugs. Isn't that crazy? Like I know I had lots of aphids.
Where are you gonna put a bug in there? It's gonna
true.
be like crystal hopping. They don't want to fuck with that. Look at that shit. You can't like that stuff. You know what it does to your hands and shit. Imagine if you're a little bug, like you can't get off of it. You get stuck in there, you know? That's
Yeah,
like hell.
yeah, it's death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
death. Yeah. You get all tangled up. You can't
yeah,
get out.
yeah. Yeah, well, there's my favorite plant, and it was actually the terpenes that brought me to it, and it's purple. You know, it came out purple on the tips, and yeah, I love the blueberry smell that it. I don't know what it has right now. I didn't squish it and smell it or anything yet, but there you go, guys.
Well,
That's one of my
if
favorite
it
plants.
uh
Um,
save that material and try to get your seeds out of it. You said you had a little bit of pollen, you know? See if
Uh,
see if you can see if you can find some seeds out of that one and keep them separate and then keep
oh
going with it.
yeah, no, if I find a seed on that baby, I'm hoping, yeah. But I'm also gonna contact the breeder, and I'm gonna have her in my garden again next year for sure. There's definitely.
What was it again? Blueberry what?
Blue Note
Blue
by
Note,
Mendo Breath.
Humboldt Seed Company. Oh,
By
Mindo Breath.
by Mendo. Yep. Yeah.
Mindo Breath.
Yeah.
Blue Note by Mindo Breath.
Yeah. And it was bred by one of the mushroom guys, and I'll get him back on the show because we're gonna be talking to him. I'm gonna be talking to him about mushrooms too coming up. So
Nice.
yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be fun.
So yeah. Okay, you can remove spotlight. Here we go. Well, let's dab one out, shall we? Because now
Okay.
Let's do it.
let's
Let's dab it.
TaraLee.
Dab it out with Tara.
High Desert came up with that one, y'all. High Desert says no one dabs like TaraLee.
No, you said that it was a long thing. Oh yeah, nothing says whatever like TaraLee. Yeah, yeah. Nothing says anything. You can change the whole thing around. You can use it for nothing does trim town like TaraLee. Nothing dabs it out like TaraLee. Nothing I'm sure gives a haircut like TaraLee. I'm sure there's a long list of nothing will kick you in the jimmy like TaraLee.
True story.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love it. I love you guys. So great hanging with y'all. Thanks so much for being here, chat. I really enjoyed you all tonight hanging with you. Yeah, let's smoke one out, and I'm gonna go back over and probably be hanging out in Lemon Hoko's or over there somewhere if you guys want to be hanging out, and we'll be just hanging out in Trimtown. That's what we're gonna continue to do, Trimtown, because I did no trimming while I was hanging out with y'all. We just lifted scopes, and I just thought, yeah, I did no trimming. And my dog's saying, Mom, I'm hungry and I'm bored and it's time to go out. And yeah, there we go. She's like, yeah, okay, just a minute. No, we got to sit down.
Thanks for having me, Tara. This is
Hey,
cool
thanks
hanging
for
out.
coming.
We'll see
I hope
you.
come
We'll
back.
see you back in Trimtown.
Okay, see you in Trimtown again. Thanks for hanging out. Drake, what are you dabbing on? Are you dabbing on that amazing color you just showed us a bit ago, that papaya?
No, I'm gonna hit the other Hello Jelly Fino. I think this is the little bit more Cam says grape, but yeah, it's got a real candy vibe to it.
Ah,
So
cool.
gonna hit that one. Hopefully keep me awake so I can go and do some chores here. Then I've got some GMO and some GMO and that papaya to get into. That's maybe a little more sedative. Excited.
I miss Corey too, bingo. Let's dab this one for Corey. Turtle farts. Turtle farts, miss you, buddy. Overgrow, overshare, overcare, overseed, overwear, everywhere, worldwide. John, we did that this year for you, buddy. I overgrew for you, buddy. Let me tell you. It's gonna be
Allegedly.
nice. It's gonna be nice to share with my friends and family. And not have to worry about where my next dab's going to come from, or if I'm even gonna like my next dabs, or how much they're gonna cost me at the store, or it's gonna be so nice to be semi-self-sufficient this year and take care of myself with my own medicine. And I hope you all have the ability to be able to do that someday. I really, really hope you do all have that ability someday. I know Drake does too. I know I'm speaking for the both of us right now. And who knows, maybe you'll see me back on tomorrow. If you guys want to hang out some more, I'll come back on tomorrow for a little while to do some dabs with y'all. I don't mind. I sit here and smoke anyways, and I'm going to be hanging out with the boys. So over on Discord. So that's going to be happening because I'm going to be bored to death getting all this stuff done. And I think some of it already needs to be bucked off, I was noticing. So I think I'm going to be bucking as soon as I get off this live with you all. And happy harvest to you too, Bingo. I'm glad you had one this year too. And also, I think we're going to, maybe we'll, oh, fuck, tomorrow's Halloween. I said I would do a Halloween show. We'll do a Halloween tomorrow. Okay, I'm doing a Halloween live for sure tomorrow. So I don't know what time. Tomorrow night sometime. We'll do a live. Okay, doing a live. I even have a costume. And it's not this one. I even have another costume. Oh, that dab almost went fly. Did you see that? Almost, oh, fuck.
Living life on the edge over there. Just slips the wrong way. Or it's the worst if it just slides over the rim and then slides down the edge and then it like falls. Then you have to scrape put it back in, but then it's like all on the side, so you can't reheat because it's chassis.
I know.
My
Life
goodness.
of a dabber. The life of us dabbers, huh? Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Drake, any final words?
I'm just glad I made it in last second. I didn't even have a chance to check everything. Didn't even know it was live. So I'm just happy I made it here for the rear end of it. And got to
I
come
didn't
dab
even
with
tell
everyone.
Drake we were going live. I was just like, hey, we're going live. Fuck it.
It's all good. I was busy in the lab, made it out just in time. Didn't fall asleep during the show, or at least I haven't yet. So now I can just take care of some work hopefully and go from there.
Awesome.
Darn
Thanks
headphones.
for joining in again, Drake. You're an awesome co-host, and I appreciate
Thanks everyone for coming in and tuning in. And it's late, but always
And it
remember for
was-
next time, live chat over top chat.
Yeah. And it was awesome meeting with you up in fucking Dragonfly finally.
Oh, I can't wait for the next time. I actually have some product for you from my own garden, all done in house. Oh, that's gonna be exciting.
All right. As always, peace and love and happiness and healthiness and all of that stuff. Till the next live tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.